Hi there, I'm Jim Alley. Welcome to episode 5 of From the Dungeon. And today we're going to be going over oddity items that Profile did. So it's pretty exciting. So come on and follow me. This is a number 1 in our oddity items is what it is. This is a vector bar. We were contracted by the companies that own Vector back in the mid-80s to do this particular bar frame. This was a bar that incorporated the stem into it. Obviously it was not adjustable at all, but we built all the fixtures to make these bars. This is all splined here, so when this is tightened the bar stays secure and doesn't spin. But I don't remember the number that we built at, how many we actually built of these, but it was a great project. It was an oddity project that we did. It didn't last for a whole long time. The company I eventually went out of business, but it was a great project that we did, and they approached us to do it because they could get the best product from Profile Racing. So. Okay, this is oddity number 2. This was a billet aluminum wheel that we took the challenge of doing. This was done back in the mid-90s. We did take them to a show in Anaheim to show them, and it was an item we did sort of for the fun of it. This came out of a solid billet piece of aluminum that was approximately 2 inches wide. And what you would do is you go through and mill one side, flip it over, mill the other side. This was actually a cassette style hub is what you did with a 14 mil back then. It was a great project. We had a lot of fun doing it. I think the numbers that we did on it was very, very low. I think we did approximately close to 10 sets anyway. This particular item took approximately 4 hours of machine time, so it was a lengthy project. And of course, when we were done, we had to polish them to get rid of some of the mill marks and things like that. So it was a very timely project to tackle. And we still have a few sets laying around here that we're going to cherish and put in our little museum we're putting together. Okay, this is our third oddity item. This was actually a set of profile cranks that we were sort of challenged to do. These are titanium cranks we did. We only did 1 set of these. This is the set that we did. We did it for the reason to see if we could actually produce another crank. But again, the market was very limited, very, very costly to do these cranks. So that was the reason we never really pursued it at all. Anyway, that's it. That's the only set that was done, and it's going in our museum. Okay, here we are on item number 4. This is a real oddity. This is a slide stem that we were contracted by a gentleman by the name of Bill Green. He operated the Kendall track down in South Florida. His company name was BG Racing. He came to us with this idea. We wound up building some prototypes for him, and this is what we wound up building. This was one of the probably 2 or 3 prototypes that we built. The stem was ultimately named the Stud. I don't know where that exactly came from, but that's what Bill Green wanted at the time. But it was a slide stem that you could change the length of the stem on. I thought it was a pretty ingenious idea, but it never got off the ground as far as I know through us. I don't know if he actually got maybe somebody else to make it, but again, that was a cool project that we did, and enjoyed doing it for Bill at the time, and it just never got. It was a pretty pricey piece to do because of the slotting and things like that went into it, but. That's a real oddity. I hope you guys, everybody enjoyed episode 5 of From the Dungeon here. These were great little items that we'd enjoyed doing over the years, and of course everything was always a challenge for Profile, and we were always able to take that challenge on and produce the product that we wanted to. So again, thanks a lot for your support, and that's it. Okay, here is oddity number 5, I think we're on. But anyway, this was a sort of little obsession that I had for many years, is to be able to build a quarter scale race car, an RC car. I'm so crazy about details. I'm a detail freak. And when we did this was actually a quarter scale of a sprint car that we used to build at our race car shop back in New Jersey. We took the drawings. A good friend of mine that did drawings for us, he quarter scaled all this, and we will go into a future whole video on this, because this is going to be very time consuming. We made hundreds of different parts for this that will probably amaze you what we did. So look forward to that video down the road. This was a fun project that sort of filled in for us, and you will enjoy it, believe me. So that's it for the day. Thank you.